Hello, I'm Bood and welcome to my office. I really do appreciate you tuning in today for what is the last ever Manchester Central episode. This is episode 26 of the second series. Made over 100 episodes now and it's been a lot of fun to make. I can't lie, I've been a bit silly at times, but it's also been really good to grow a club into what we've grown this club into, and it's been pretty special. We've had some lows, we've lost a good few cup finals, we've lost a few players, but I think all in all it's been brilliant, and I really am gonna miss it. I know I've ended it before, but I always plan ahead and I always knew I was coming back. This time I'm not coming back. This is it. So thank you for tuning in. If this is the only episode you've ever watched or you've watched all the episodes, I just want to say thank you. It really does mean a lot, seriously. I really do appreciate anyone watching one of them. So while you're here, why don't you give me one last like? Hey? If you're new, feel free to subscribe. I will be hitting it hard for FM19. Got a lot of good stuff coming your way. And this episode, hopefully we can go out on a bang. If you watched the last episode, you'll know we're nearly winning the Premier League. We're in the Champions League final. It could be good, but we could also bottle it because we are famous bottle jobs. But we'll have to wait and see. And before we get into that, we've got one last thing to do, and that is to draw the winner for the last ever shirt. Yep. So let's head on over to random.org and let's pick ourselves a winner. Welcome to random.org. I'm sure you've seen me do this before. It's how I draw all my competitions. Now 19 of you entered, so you see that maximum number of people. 19 up there. Yeah, good luck. This is the last ever shirt. Thanks for entering. Thanks for supporting the channel. I hope you enjoy wearing it. So I've just got to click generate. So good luck everyone. Number 18. Number 18 on my list is Lee Collinson, 1982. Congratulations, Lee. Unfortunately, this is the last episode, so you'll never be in one. I don't need a picture. And you'll never be in Boys Central, which is, I know it's really sad, but guess what? You're still going to get to wear a shirt. I'll be in touch with you. I just need you to email me. If you find, actually, you'll find my email down below in the description. Email me with your address and your size, and we'll get the ball rolling, mate. Right, the next one. Again, I know the series is ending, but we've got a final stand to name. It's just a nice little touch. A thank you to someone out there. So I've just got to click generate again. It'll give me a new number. Number 17. Well done, random.org. And that is Tony Thomas. Yeah. Well done, Tony. The final stand at the Sir Brett Dalton is named after you. Right. Let's get into the schnizzle. Now you'll know, if you watched the last episode, we had 3 games left to play in the Premier League. Chelsea, the champions, who nicked the title off us in the last game of the season last year, had 2 games left. And we were playing Chelsea in our next game. Ooh, Chelsea needed to beat us. And we needed a point to win us the league. If Chelsea beat us though, you know, anything can happen, and our form has not been very good. And I was a bit worried. Now, Gio Van Bronckhorst was in the press going on about manager pressure, and basically I think he says, I don't think he felt any pressure. Do you know what I mean? He always looks at the bigger picture. And he's probably thinking, Bood and Central are bottle jobs. They always bottle it. How many finals have they lost recently? They're second best most of the time. We're going to do these today and we're going to nick that title off him. Well, he didn't nick the title off us. We've taken it back off him. We drew with Chelsea 1-1, which is brilliant because we won the title. Yeah, we probably edged the game, to be fair. They took the lead with a goal from Danny Johnson, the famous ex-Man United player. And we, luckily, after me going full out attack, pushed forward and screaming at him a lot, somehow managed to pull one back in the 86th minute from our wonder kid left winger, Simon Francis. So we're pretty lucky, really, because form is still absolutely appalling. But I'm going to talk about that later. Let's just forget about form for now. And yeah, we clinched the Premier League title, RP days, on a wet afternoon, as always, at the Sir Brett Dalton. It's just nice to get my hands on that trophy. I'd like to have shared that moment with you. It's quality winning a league. I started off this season thinking I'd made a mistake because we were nearly men last year, and then I kind of hampered ourselves. I wanted to put a handicap on us this year, and I did. We sold a lot of players and brought no new ones in, but I think all that did was galvanise, and the lads have been fantastic through 95% of the season. It's like, you want to see, it's just, I'm just worried like anything now. So here we are with a bunch of our beautiful fans, and myself, and the chairman, and my assistant, and Sir Brett Dalton. We are Central, Super Central, and to be fair, like it says there, I don't know if you've read that, but we had some great victories. We had large patches of excellent form, and it says in August how we just hit the ground running and we never stopped. I think I'm pretty sure we were top of the league all the way through. The main thing, at least the board's happy, eh? At least I'll be leaving in good terms again, hopefully. And the chairman's been telling me how he nearly signed Loki, and he's glad he didn't. Because I think Loki at the minute is in Amsterdam, getting stoned out of his mind. So it's quite a good thing, really, that he's not in charge, because you need your wits about you in a Champions League final. So we drew with Chelsea, and we won the league, but we still had 2 games to play. Now, this is when I always think of, when you've done this in the past, I don't know what you do, but when I've done this in the past, sorry, and I've got a game or 2 left with a big game coming up, like a Champions League final, or any cup final, I'll tend to B-team it. I like to rest my players, which ain't going to do well for form, I'll be honest with you, but I'm hoping to keep the main guys fresh. And that's what I did. And the first game was against Burnley. I'm playing a B team, probably did, you know, set us back a bit. It ruined the form still. Form has been appalling, honestly, bad. But to be fair, they're a bunch of kids, and I did have to play a 16-year-old in defence just to help out. I mean, look at him. He's got a lot of promise, but he's not good now, is he? But to be fair to the lads, they bounced back. I played pretty much the exact same team, I think. We played Cardiff away, and we beat these 3-0. So both our last games were away from home, which can be tough really when you're trying to win a title. But luckily, we'd already won it. So this is the final look at the final Premier League table after 38 games. Of course, we won it. Losing 4, which is great. Drew 7, won 27. I don't think we've got anyone on the top charts. We haven't. O'Donnell is got the best clean sheets. Max Shelley did make the man of the match list, to be fair. He finished the season with 22 goals, which ain't too bad. Well, first up, my assistant was in the press. He does all my press talking because I get bored of it. Talking about how he's happy with us winning the title. And to be fair, this guy is the assistant manager in real life. He's been really good to me about making this whole series, giving me information and supporting me on social media. He's a really nice lad in real life. But he's also made me realise when I made him as a character, and a lot of the other staff at Manchester Central, to give them potential ability, because I wanted us to grow as a team, and he really grew into a great assistant. And all you guys that have applied to be my new staff on the new series, thanks by the way. It's going to be the same. You're going to get potential ability, and hopefully we'll grow as a team and a club. And my new custom team next season will be amazing. And hopefully we can get, if we could get anywhere near the success of Manchester Central, it'll be fantastic. Now I'm showing you this because it's the only Ward 1 for anyone this year, which is a bit annoying. And it's Dave O'Donnell. He won Golden Glove, so the best goalkeeper in the league. He was fantastic. But is he because he's the best goalkeeper in the league, or because he kept the most clean sheets? I'm thinking it's because he kept the most clean sheets. Because if you look at Team of the Year, he's not in it. Man City's Donnarumma, Rama, Maradona's in there. Why? Seen that back four though? I told you, didn't it? We won that league on that back four. That back four has been outstanding this year. Chalky made it. Santa Cruz made the team as well. I'm surprised none of my strikers did. The rest of the players are United players. Man United, by the way, we'll talk about this in a minute. They had a fantastic year, to be fair. Capped off, right, by winning the FA Cup. So that's great for them. They've had a few seasons not doing anything. You know, they used to be so dominant in the early days of this series. But they won the FA Cup, so well done. But if you're a United fan, you might be a little bit disappointed. Because firstly, they lost the League Cup final a few months ago, drawing 4-4 and getting beat on penalties by Chelsea. Gutted. And then they were in the Europa League final, drawing 1-1, and again, got beat on penalties. So Man United, right, could have done a treble. They could have had the FA Cup, the League Cup and the Europa League, which would have been fantastic. And they finished second in the Premier League. I don't know if you noticed that. So that's been brilliant for United. Brilliant for me as a United fan. But forget about Manchester United. It's all about Manchester Central. Come on! And the first bit of news I want to share with you is Wembley's hit by Champions League fever. Look at the beautiful Wembley Stadium there. Real Madrid's game against Manchester Central in the UEFA Champions League is set to be a sellout. 90,000 fans, most of them Central. Apparently, English champions, I love that. I love how it says that. English champions, Manchester Central, go into the game with every chance of walking away with something. Of course we have against Real Madrid. But Real Madrid, remember, I showed you in the last episode, are ranked the #1 team in the world. I think we're 6th. And I'm not crapping myself because when you look at history, we've won 2 Champions Leagues and Real Madrid have won 13. Blimey, it is their trophy, innit? I'm crapping myself because form has been shit. So I keep going on about form and you're probably thinking, really, is it that bad? Yeah, look at it. Look at this. Look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. In 12 games, we've won 3. We've only won a quarter of our games. It's too many reds there. I mean, look, this is what I mean though. By early in the season, Great pre-season. We took that pre-season into this. Look at that. That first full screen. Got a couple of draws. We were immense. Boom, boom, boom. We lost our first game to Chelsea. And we lost a couple there, which was bad. But then we went on a fantastic run again. And then it's just gone. And to be fair, it's not because of injury. I just think it's just some bad performances. It's like, I don't think they're running out of steam because some of the big guys have played more games this year than they probably have ever played. And when it comes to head-to-head with Real Madrid, we've got a great record. The middle game, the Super Cup, wasn't me. That was Diego Simeone. Because last time I left was after we won the Champions League final. But that was that quarter-final there when we beat Real Madrid to eventually get to the final. And then we played them in another quarter-final recently and beat them again, which was last year. So we've got a good form, home and away. Now let's have a look at their squad. It's arranged by value. They've got some high-value players, nowhere near the heights of value as Paris Saint-Germain, but that don't mean anything, I don't think. So let's have a look at some of their best players. Their number one player is Michael Mortensen, 28-year-old Dane. I know him because he was quite young when I had him in the Danish team, and it's nice to see that he's definitely got better than what I remember. I won't say he's the best striker in the world. Next up is their other striker, and it's a player that's been around for a while. It feels like I know him. I've seen him in a lot of games. And it's Alfonso Martins. Comes up on a good few player searches because he's just got a lot of skill. Yeah, 29, Portuguese lad. The next Ronaldo. This is Ivan Abad. Now I'm only showing you. He's probably not going to play. He's got a knock. But you remember him? He's the left back I trained. No, he's the right back I was trained to be a left back. Had a fantastic season for us, winning the league and the Champions League with us. And then when I left, Diego Simeone sold into Real Madrid. And another player I really liked, I was quite sad to sell, was Abel Quintas. Now obviously when I sold all them players in the summer, he made it easy because he did want to leave. He wanted a new challenge. He'd been with us for ages. Absolutely ages. He's had a great season, to be fair, with Real Madrid. So I'm happy for him. 30-year-old Portuguese fella. Big lad, 6'6". I just liked everything about him. So I miss him, and hopefully he has a bad game today. Now as a club, they're managed by Allegri, who was Man United manager last month. Part of the managerial merry-go-round, he left United to take the Madrid job. And then United got a manager I thought wasn't very good. And he's had the best season ever. He's done a lot better than this fella. So I'll have that, mate. So here we are with our squad. Manchester Central, arranged by average rated. Now, obviously, since the last episode, I played a couple of games. It's been a couple of weeks. And I said to you in the last episode I was going to talk to the boys. And I've talked to the boys. I've gone through the big time players who play a lot, who are at the bottom of the form charts, and I've talked to them, and they were really positive. I've said, look, you need to book your ideas up, and they've come back with positive results. I've bigged up a few of the guys who are playing well to keep that morale high. We've got to pull morale on a couple of players. Lewis Foreman, not played much, wants to leave. Escritini, not played much, wants to leave. A lot of the big guys, though, superb, perfect, excellent. Well, let's get this show on the road. I'm super excited, super nervous. But it's what this game is all about, and this is the Champions League final at Wembley. Final ever game for Manchester Central. Hopefully it's going to be something special. Madrid are in their home kit, we're in our away kit, like AC Milan, so hopefully that gives us a bit of old school Milan look, hopefully. We'll have to wait and see. They're favourites and they're in better form. But we always do well when we're the underdog.
So, Boo, this is it. Your last ever game as Central manager in the Champions League final at Wembley. What emotions are you feeling right now?
The full range of emotions. Happiness because we're in the Champions League final. Sadness because this is the end of my Central story. But I'm proud. Proud is probably the biggest emotion I'm feeling right now. I'm super proud of my boys. Super proud of the fans. I can't wait to get going.
You've had a great career with Central in both your stints as manager with many ups and a few downs. What will you miss the most about the club?
The fans. The fans have been brilliant. Everyone knows we started off with nothing, doing press conferences in porta cabins. And look at us now, we're at Wembley in a Champions League final. This club could win its third Champions League, so I think that's special. But yeah, the fans have been amazing. Without them, this thing wouldn't have happened.
A fairy tale ending would be amazing for you, but the bookies think you'll lose this final like you did last year. Madrid are a better team than City were last season. So do you believe you can actually beat them tonight?
Yeah, we've beaten them many times before. I've beaten them many times before. They're a good team. I don't know if they are better than City. City have got some really good players. Madrid have got some good players, but a couple of them I know. So I think that gives me a bit of an advantage maybe. And left back and centre half used to be my lads. So I just think we do well against Madrid. I think the bookies have got them as favourites because our form has been really bad. But I'm just hoping it's the big stage. We're in England. Crowd's going to be behind us. I'm hoping we can all pull together this one last time.
Let me just say, it's been a pleasure interviewing you over the years, Bood. I look forward to seeing what you do next, and wish you all the best for the future, mate.
Yeah, thank you, mate. It's been a pleasure getting to know you and your wife. But yeah, you've been a legend, and I'm pretty sure we'll cross paths in the future. Cheers, mate. So here's the team lineups. They're playing quite defensive, which is good to see. Maybe that works in our favour. We've got our number one team. Obviously, Moss is still injured. So Buljan is playing. Lammers is fully fit as well. He's raring to go. Legendary number 7. We've got a decent bench, a strong bench as well. We all know this. If we turn up, we'll win. We will. No one can beat us on our day. Into the changing rooms. It's a big moment. For some of these lads, it's going to be their only European Cup final maybe. You know, it's like when you're an NFL player, you win a Super Bowl, you get a ring, yeah. You're made for life, you're a world champion for life, you know. These guys get that medal. Not many people get them, so it's special, so I think I need to be serious. I don't want to talk about the fans. I don't think we'll ever get a good thing from that. Alright, I'm going for that. That'll do me. Here we come out of the tunnel at Wembley Stadium. Come on, boys, can we do the double? We've been great this year. We're the champions of England, which is fantastic. But can I share a bit of glory with my subscribers? Hopefully we can. Right, so Abad is playing. He said he wasn't going to play, but he is playing with a knock. They must be desperate. Right, Abad with the throw-in. I think, is he playing at left back as well? Oh, good shot, good save from the Golden Glove winner. Here's Lammers. Come on, mate. Best right winger in the world. Oh, bossing it. Passed it to the back of Maida's feet and it bounced off because he wasn't looking where he was going. Free kick from Cat Food Felix. Well defended from the general. Madrid pick it back up. Brilliant. Come on, here's Maida charging forward. Lammers, why didn't he keep going then? Why didn't Lammers keep running? Then he could have fed it him. Here's Chalky. Lovely cross. Oh, Madrid, get it away. Let's give him some encouragement, eh? Come on, lads, we can do this. We need Captain Marvel, Sir Mark Shelley, to rise to the occasion. What's going on there? Nothing. I thought something was happening. It slowed down, didn't it? Right, here's Buljan. Nice and easy. He's surveying the pitch. He's looking about, I think. He's going to pass it out wide to Chalky. Chalky dinks it to Sir Mark Shelley. Mark Shelley loses it, but Chalky is a warrior. Hopefully he turns up for this final, unlike last year. Santa Cruz takes a shot, bit of a deflection. Oh, come on, Central. Super Central. You make me happy when times are good. Central! I'm going to miss this series. I wish you'd all stop not watching it, because I would have made it forever if you kept on watching it. But no, I'm going to enjoy my couple of weeks off. Got my graphics to make and I've made some good ones already. Nice Santa Cruz on the halfway line, charging forward like an old school Patrick Vieira. I don't know if he ever did charge forward. Oh, is that a penalty? It is! Referee points to the spot. Come on, Sir Mark. Sir Mark Shelley. He has been known to fluff his lines sometimes, and he's done it again. He's fluffed it on the biggest stage. Can't believe he missed that. I take the mickey because he missed a few, didn't he? And he scored so many. Why, I don't mind it if you miss a penalty when you're winning 3-0 against freaking... Oh my God. Come on, boys. You're winning 3-0 against Cardiff or something. But Madrid in the Champions League finals when you've got to pinpoint it. I'm going to demand some more. God, that turns out to bite us in the arse. I'm going to be devastated. Okay, it's the end of the first half. I think we've got the edge in this game. More chances, more possession. Nearly scored a freaking penalty. And they've been booked a couple of times. They're playing with an injured player. We've got that slight advantage. We just need to get that goal. I'm here in the dressing room and I am actually tempted to be angry. Because it does work a lot, doesn't it? So I'm going to do it. I'm going to be aggressive and just say I'm far from pleased. Works. Everyone's fired up. Come on! Come on! We're 45 minutes away here from something special. Here we are. Madrid kick off the second half. Oh, I'll be honest though. I think we've edged it only from the statistical point of view. When it comes to actual highlights, then they've hit the bar, haven't they? 5 minutes into the second half. We've done nothing this half. Nothing. Here we are, El Tico with a poor throw in. We've kept hold of the ball. Shelley to Santa Cruz to Buljan. Gonna demand some more. I'm going to get to about 65 minutes. If it's still 0-0 at 65 minutes, I might make some changes. And I might go attacking. Right, we've got a free kick. Chalky, nice and short to Santa Cruz. Look like something we've worked on in the training ground, but we hadn't. Maida, it's the post star. Come on. Yes, if you enjoyed this series, this is the last ever one. Come on. Give me a like. Do it. Just do it now while you're watching. It takes 2 seconds. So Max Shelley's on a 5.9. Biggest game of the year. He doesn't turn up. Chalky on a 6.7. Doesn't turn up. So I'm going to bring on Francis because he was a bit of a hero in the last FB. No, he wasn't. He was a bit of a hero against Chelsea to win us the league. That was it. He scored the equaliser. So maybe he can score as a winner today. And bringing on Ronnie. Because Ronnie has found his goal scoring boots. I'm also going to switch to attacking. Lammers with the corner. Finds Santa Cruz. Francis! Oh, he was close! Oh, can I say anything yet? I can. Let's push forward. Can we nick this game in the dying moments? That would be dramatic. We're going to go extra time, innit? We've got an extra sub. They've used all their subs. Abad is off the pitch. Here we go. Free kick. Buljan takes it. Oh! Come on, the general! He's done it! Come on! Get him! Right, do I do anything? Do I switch anything? I don't know that time. He's flying really fast. I don't know what to do. I'm panicking a bit. But we're winning. I'm going to leave it. I'm going to leave it. 4 minutes of extra time. Nothing's happening. Nothing's happening. No highlights. A good highlight in this situation. And I want a poopy pants. There we go. There we go! It wasn't the best game. It wasn't the best game. But we have made up for last year. And we are getting to share this beautiful graphic together. I don't think I've ever been happier. Bit special. 1-0. We are awesome. Pretty even game, to be fair. Right, I'm in the old dressing room here at Wembley. And I'm going to be passionate. I'm happy. Brilliant, boys. All green. Happy days. There you go, we're celebrating the double. Hey? I don't think people thought we'd win anything at the start of this season. But them lads have pulled together and I think we freaking deserve it. What a way to go out, eh? And he not only got the goal, but he got player of the match, the general. Everybody, come on. No one's watching. You're on your own in your room. Salute the general. Salute him. Come on. Manchester Central fans worship me. I worship you too. Without you guys, we won't be doing this. So yeah, this is all ours. Everyone deserved this. You and me. Of course, the board are delighted. I think he had doubts at the start of this year, and he wasn't even going to offer me a contract. Here we are with some of the awards from the Champions League, which is pretty cool. Champions League goalkeeper, where's O'Donnell? That's a load of crap. Defender of the year was the general. Midfielder of the season was Buljan. Wow, what a player, man! What a player. And to think about him a season ago and loaned him out. I should have kept him, should have played him. Champions League forward of the season. At least Maida got on there, eh? Backup Maida finally gets into the first team. Leads us to a double. Our overall best 11 for the entire series. O'Keefe, the very first goalkeeper we're ever at, is still in goal. Forget freaking Gandalf, forget O'Donnell, O'Keefe is still our goalkeeper. Here we are with our club awards for the season. Sir Mark Shelley was the fans player of the year. Forget that last game, he was appalling and all. But the whole season's been fantastic. Goal this season, Mark Shelley. Let's take a look. Tico time to Mossy. Mossy finds Maida. Maida first time pass to Shelley, and that is a freaking beauty. Pick it out, mate. Pick it out. And of course, young player of the season was James Maturana. Again, a player who went to leave in the summer. I bet he's glad he didn't leave now. Now, I could look at a lot of things, but I could go on forever, and this episode would be way too long. I'm getting a bit emotional, I'll be honest with you. I don't want to stop playing, it's quite sad. But the last thing I'm going to look at is our trophy room, and you'll know when we began this journey back in November 2017, the club started with nothing. Now, I've not won everything. I've won the Champions Leagues, one of the Premier Leagues isn't mine, the Super Cup's not mine, but I still won most of it. And it's not about me winning it or whoever's won it. It's just about looking at that as an achievement for Manchester Central from back in 2017 to 2032. And look at that array of trophies. One thing I'm sad of is that we didn't win the Europa League when we got beaten in the final against Monaco and JAYCEE, because I think we'd had a full house then. I think that's one of the only things that's missing. Well, there we go. That is the end of episode 26 and the end of Manchester Central. Again, everyone who's stuck with this series, even if you've watched all of them or a few, or if you popped in and out, thank you. Thank you for everyone who's ever hit a like. Thank you for anyone who's ever commented. Thanks to everyone who ever entered the competition. I think it's awesome that there are loads of you out there now wearing Manchester Central shirts. I know some of you guys have bought them themselves, so thanks, because this is a tiny little club, and I like to think this year we've kind of helped at least make more people aware of Manchester Central. I've been campaigning all year to get them on FM19. I don't know if that's happening. Now you'll know I will be coming back for FM19 with the Manchester United beta. I'm going to do a season with United, and then I'm going to steamroll my long-term series, which is a custom team, which obviously some of you are my staff members, and I can't wait to get into it. Now we'll be making that database obviously, because I've got to add the lower leagues because we're going to be starting in the Evo stick. But I'm going to put in Manchester Central. I'm going to put them right at the bottom, so anyone can download the database. They can come on a journey with me and my new team, or if you want, you might want to play as Manchester Central next year as well. So I'm going to give you guys that option because I don't think Football Manager are going to do it. We've had some great wins, we've had some freaking awful losses, we've lost some trophies as well. We've had some great players, some great characters, Sir Brett Dalton, Sir Mark Shelley, and Moss, JP Bird. The list could go on and on and on. So I've loved it, and I think I say this at the end of every major series. I love the county series, and then I did Bood in the Hood, and I think Bood in the Hood was better. And I love Bood in the Hood. I've done other ones in between, but I think this one's the best ever. It's been the best. I'm really gonna miss it, man. So, yeah, thank you. So I've been Bood. You have been amazing. I'll see you next time.